Right, here's your battle against Mr. Magmortar from PokémonWorld. He asked me for a standard match, so it's nice to give him one. I wasn't particularly sure what kind of team to take, because sometimes when people ask for a standard, they'll just use 6 overused. Some will probably use a mixture. I never use and never underused, and I just don't know what kind of player he is. I kind of try to mix my team around, so wouldn't be too overpowering if he used underused, etc. But I would still be able to handle overused in that. So I think that's the first time you're using a fortress. So I switch in here after Earthquake with Kangaskhan. Probably should have kept Earthquake and Kangaskhan and eventually take the Metagross out. So I doubt if I even had Bullet Punch, I wouldn't be able to take Kangaskhan out with an Earthquake and Bullet Punch. So I set up a layer of spikes there, well, toxic spikes, and he just keeps Earthquaking. He explodes now, and I wasn't sure where it would take me out, but he said it would take me out when I'm about 50%, so yeah, that takes me down. I was going to go for a rapid spin there, so it wouldn't have mattered if I lived or not, because rapid spin had nothing to hit, so I wouldn't have got rid of his rocks anyway. So he brings Latias in now, and I just go back to Kangaskhan. I go for the fake out just to get some damage off on it, and yeah, I do a decent amount there, which is quite good. And I go for the return now. I'm surprised it's actually outspeeding here, but notice now that he actually goes for Roar. I was probably predicting a switch to a Latias counter, but I said just to stay in, so I was hoping I'll be able to Lava Draco Meteor, as he's no Life Orb or Specs, and he may try to set up as well with Calaminder, so getting the return off would be quite good. So he goes for the Draco Meteor now, and that doesn't KO my tank. Luckily, I love 81 HP. I go for the Body Slam, hoping for some power hacks or just to KO him, but he lives on a low amount of HP there. If he got power hacks, it would have been quite good, as I've been able to take him down, or could just get milk drinking while his special attack went down. So I've got his Slow King now just to take the Draco Meteors. I know I can take it, as he's a pretty bulky special mon. He already has -1 special attack now, and -2, so I'm going to take any hit he does, really. So I think I went for a Thunderwave here, either to paralyze Elias or switching, so I could get my slack off. My slack off. Oh. But he gets a crit with a Thunderbolt, and that obviously wouldn't have KO despite being super effective, as he had no special attack boost, and he was -2 special attack, so yeah, that is kind of hurt quite a bit there. So just go back to Kangaskhan. I'm going to love the Draco Meteor, providing he doesn't crit again. And he doesn't, so it's quite good. It doesn't actually do that much at all there. I go for the return, and I'm able to take it out finally. Um, but it could have made things a lot easier for me if I still had Slow King, as he has a healing move as does Miltank, so I could have switched him in here against the Fortress, having Starf being able to take the Fortress quite low, I think. So yeah, I set to the Rapid Spin there, want to get rid of the Toxic Spikes, I bring Miltank in, and luckily for me, he did go for that. I go for the Milk Drink while he sets up a layer of spikes. If you went for a Dry Roll, I may have done quite a decent amount to Miltank at that point, but I wasn't sure where I would want to go for it or not. So I go for the Fire Punch, hoping I maybe do about 50%, because obviously Fortress is pretty bulky physically, so I'm not going to be doing too much, but he is 4 times weak to it. But that's actually a 3-hit KO to my disappointment, so yeah, it's not too good. Then I got a random burn here, it never made any difference as he never attacked, and the damage that burn did, I would have still been able to KO him without that anyway. So sadly for me, he's got Stealth Rock and 3 layers of spikes up, and I lost my Rapid Spinner earlier, so that's not too good for me. But luckily for me as well, that I have my tank critical full HP, so that's good. He rides on Flygon now, I'm not too sure what he's got to do. I was thinking he might be Scarf, but he's actually Life Dart, which is good. He goes for the Outrage, it doesn't kill Miltank. I get the Body Slam off, and I get the Power Hack, so that's quite good. And in fairness, I deserve it. The Power Hack's kind of them, just getting that crit and Slow King. Can't even things out allow. So I go for the Milk Drink, knowing he's going to have to stay in now, and I wait with 11 Outrage, as long as he doesn't get a crit. So yeah, he's stuck in as well, obviously. So I was just letting him get some more damages. If he Outrage ended, he would have been able to switch out and use Flygon later, so I may as well just try to get rid of Flygon as quickly as I can. So I go for the Body Slam and I take him out. So he brings in Feraligatr now, I think. Yep, Feraligatr. He goes for the Waterfall. I was expecting to either love the Waterfall, hoping he doesn't flinch, or he'll Dragon Dance. So just go for the Milk Drink just to get some HP back either way. So I think I go for a Body Slam next time Dragon Dances, just to get some damage, see how much I'm going to do with a Body Slam, and the problem here is I can't really switch around much. So a body slam, and it doesn't really do too much. It's for alligators. But okay, Anna's leftovers going to be a while to get actually KO him with body slams when he's got to be drawing dances up. But I was pretty lucky that I never got the Pyrax as I go for the Toxic now just to get that poison damage off and wear him down quite a bit. Stopping him just to get too many drawing dances up, etc. So I was thinking for a milk drink here, but I wasn't sure maybe predict the milk drink and go for another dragon dance, even though he's poisoned, so I went for the body slam. But if I went for the milk drink, I could have maybe stalled him up a little more with poison, but it doesn't matter that much, as the stalling probably would have led to roughly damage body slam did anyway. So he's obviously going to take me out next turn, so I'll just stay on his fodders. There's no point in switching anything in to take, what's it, 25% from spikes and 13-17% from Stealth Rock. But yeah, I'm also getting the more poison damage, and he is taking quite a lot now. So if I bring King's King in and a fake out, he should probably live, or he may be close to death, but he would be able to kill me next turn, but he'll die to poison, unless he switches to his Vaporeon. So Vaporeon takes the fake out, as he knows I've obviously got the fake out. I go for a return just to get some damage, or there's no point switching now, so I may as well just get as much damage as possible. And yeah, do quite a lot there, surprisingly. I leave him about 50%, Ice Cream takes me out. So I'm thinking here where I should go to. I decide to go to Machamp as I'm not going to be taking as much as Meganium would as I resist the Stealth Rock. So he goes for Surf and Stab move obviously, but because Machamp's still pretty bulky and be able to take that, and Dynamic Punch is able to take the Vaporeon out. So that was good to get rid of it. I was actually surprised he lived it. I guess I'm maybe overestimating Vaporeon's defense. But I thought he'd maybe live and get the confusion or whatever. So go for Bullet Punch, made no difference whatsoever as I never loved the Waterfall, and the damage Meganium does would have done what Bullet Punch did anyway. I was hoping Bullet Punch would do a bit more. I know he was just sitting that, but yeah, I probably did like maybe 1 or 2 extra damage overall with it. So I bring Meganium in, hope he's not got an ice move, which he does. Because this is a pretty defensive bulky Meganium, I'm able to take it and I'm able to get the energy ball off and finish him off. If he had like an ice beam or something, that probably would have took me out and that would have been quite bad. But yeah, Meganium was able to finish Alligator off, and yeah. So that was a good game there, Mr. Magmortar. Rate, comment, subscribe. Thanks for watching. Hope to get some more videos soon and hope you enjoyed.